हमारे कमांडिंग ऑफिसर का हुक्म है, बोले सोनिहाल, वाहेगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहेगुरु जी की फतेह।
सभी लोग हाथ उठाना पीछे के, जितने लोग हैं सब लोग
कट कर।
Probably the first time that you're playing a...
Yeah, I have played tough roles, but they've not been true stories. Here I'm enacting the role of my real life, my hero. I mean, I'm talking about the men from the army who die for the country, do everything for the country, who even today are living their life at the border, and none of us know what they are going through. So that is why this role for me is very, very different from the other tough roles. And here again we are showing that it's not just one man that creates an army, like in a regular Hindi film where, okay, Suniel Shetty is the hero and bingo, he goes around wamushing 100 of the villains. Here it's an entire army that makes a difference. It's only because this lot stuck together that they fought the battle. They stayed up all night, fought more than 3,000 people, 50-60 odd tanks. It was these 90 people who did it because they were a team, they were an army, they were one unit. And that is one of the main reasons this film is very, very different. It's real again. You know, I know I'm playing a character who's done maybe much more than what I am doing in the film. I mean, gave his life for his country in a way we can't even imagine. Okay.
Obviously, in doing the research for this film, you've come across a lot of, met a lot of people in the army, etc.
Yeah.
Have these encounters changed you in any way?
Definitely. Lot more respect for the army, for the people involved. And even though they are not fighting a war now, it's like war for them every day. I mean, the kind of routine they go through, the kind of life they are leading at the border. I mean, shooting here itself for 20 and 25 days, you know, makes us think of home and food and the comforts, which we are used to anyways. But 25 days I'm away and I'm missing all that, and suddenly I realize that these people go through this every day of their life, and they deserve more than what they're getting right now. And I think this film will bring about that awareness. This film will make the youngsters of today who are not aware about what the army is, it'll make them realize such things. And not only women, children, men, but even the ladies. The women audience will love a war-based film. because there's tremendous amount of emotional. And I think this is the first time where the women will realize that apart from the sari borders, there are other borders too, you know. And yeah, that's what's going to be very, very interesting.
Wow, by Pinjam 11, take one, clap and action!
चलना मत देख लो भाई साहब अपने पास से सब ले लो
Film makes you proud to be an Indian.
Definitely, proudly Indian, as we all say. Definitely, I love being associated with this film. When anybody asks me about my role, the only thing I say is I'm not interested in knowing what my role is. The only thing that interests me is that Suniel Shetty is a part of border. Even when we give the war cry, whether it's Har Har Mahadev or anything else, you can feel it within you when you're with the army. You know there's nobody across. It's not the enemy that is there. We're just enacting this whole thing. But I get the goosebumps, I get the feeling when I am enacting this role too. I think it's simply awesome.
Wow, by Pinjam 17, take one. Action! Fire karo. Come on, move! Correct? Fire by Pinjam 17, take two. Action! Hello, Singh, MMG, Sambalo! Come on, get up and move! Move! Correct?
You've worked with a lot of your co-stars, and like I said, you've been with them for the last 25 days, etc. And the general impression, I mean, what I get to hear is that you do pull a lot of. It's been a lot of fun in games. And
Yeah, that only shows how close we are, because nobody gets offended, nobody feels bad. We're having fun. We're like a team, and you don't fool around, you can't work. I mean, you need that kind of laughter to get you through every day and every routine. I used to do a lot of fooling around, but now Mr. Tinu Verma has come and he's taken over. So it's Tinuji who's entertaining all of us, and he's the head of the pranksters now, and so you've been watching, you've covered, and are willing to work with JP Dutta together. I mean, no other maker can put together so many actors in one film. In today's time, it's very, very difficult. They might, but it's very, very difficult. And we're like a team. I mean, Sunny is like a brother to me, so is Akshaye and Puneet, and we are like a team. Nobody is bothered about whose role is bigger, whose role is smaller. Nothing. That's not what we're interested in. I mean, the entire team, Biguda, Chino, we have two different fight directors in it. Two brothers who are behaving like brothers, working like brothers. So it's just a team, and I feel great being a part of it.
You're almost like an army.
Yeah, we are an army, exactly. We are an army.
ਕੁੜੀ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਟਾਈਮ ਮਿਲਾ ਕੇ ਸਿਨੇਮੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੁਲਾਉਂਦੀ ਪੰਚਰ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਇਕੱਠੀਆਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਮਸਤੀ ਖੂਬ ਮਨਾਉਂਦੀ ਕੈਂਪਾ ਕੋਲਾ ਅਤੇ ਸਮੋਸੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਮੰਗਵਾਉਂਦੀ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਲੇ ਆਸ਼ਕ ਦੀ ਚੰਗੀ ਹੈ ਖਲ ਲਾਉਂਦੀ.
In a way, you're happy that within the last 25 years we've not had a war.
Definitely, and I hope for, the rest, as long as we live and as long as this universe remains, the earth remains, there shouldn't be any war. There shouldn't, because there's too much pain, too much bloodshed. Screamings, everything starts from the air-conditioned halls and the walls with the capitals and everything. And the people who have to bear the brunt are these men who are doing everything. And every bullet shot means, one dead body and loss to a family. I don't think, it doesn't make sense at all. This film will prove that. This film definitely carries a message saying that we all are one. We're showing both sides of the war. Both the parties involved. The pain both the sides go through. And for what? For nothing.
Number 2, number 3, okay? आप जरा और जरा बस ओके सर 1 रिहर्सल सर
सुनील जी पोजीशन लीजिए
ओके बॉयज गुड मूव आगे और बॉडी आगे लाओ बॉडी देख
5 मिनट पहले लाइटिंग करेगा फिर फाइनल करना देखो
एक्शन नंबर 1 नंबर 2 नंबर 3 Correct.